Judas appears at the garden with chief priests, scribes, elders, and a crowd with swords and clubs. He then lets them know that the person he kisses will be the one they arrest. He then kisses Jesus, and then Jesus gets arrested. Jesus was brought to the high priest, chief priests, elders, and more, and many found false testimonies against him. But one high priest asked him if he was the Messiah, the Son of the Blessed One, and Jesus said yes. Below in the courtyard, Peter is asked if he was with Jesus 3 times, and all 3 times he denies it. By the third time, a cock crows twice, and Peter realizes he has denied Jesus. Jesus is handed over to Pilate, and Pilate decides to ask a crowd at a festival to either release Jesus or Barabbas, a murderer. The crowd then chooses to release Barabbas, and Jesus is sent to crucifixion.
This painting represents the mocking of Jesus Christ. It was painted by Edward Manet in 1865. My catchy title for this painting is The Sinful Soldiers. Quote from the Bible is, "They struck his head with a reed, spat upon him, and knelt down to pay homage to him." This took place in the governor's headquarters. Some characters are Jesus and the soldiers. This painting represents the crucifixion of Jesus. This painting was painted by Andrea Mantegna from 1457 to 1455. My catchy title for this story is The Savior Sacrifice. This story took place at 9 o'clock in Golgotha. A quote from the Bible is, "The inscription on the charge against him read, 'The King of the Jews.'" Some characters in the story are Jesus, the 2 bandits, and the centurion. This painting depicts Jesus' death on the cross. This painting was painted by Eugene Delacroix in 1835. My catchy title for this story is Darkness Over the Land. A quote from the Bible is, "When it was noon, darkness came over the whole land until 3 o'clock in the afternoon." Some characters in the story are Jesus and Mary Magdalene. This painting here depicts Jesus' burial. This painting was painted by Roger van der Weyden from 1460 to 1463. My catchy title for this story is Mummy Jesus. A quote from the story is, "Then Joseph brought a linen cloth, and taking down the body, wrapped it in linen cloth and laid it into a tomb." Some characters in this story are Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mary Mother of Jesus, and Joseph of Arimathea.